Welcome back everyone to yet another episode of the Forest Career Mode, and in this one we face Man City away, another game against City, but this time in the FA Cup round 5, I think that's the round of 16 or something, Man City, and we also face the other Manchester club in Manchester United as well. We have to simulate those two games, unfortunately, Watford and Newcastle. I would like to have played Newcastle, but unfortunately I can't because look at the fixtures. I have to play Leicester as well away. We have to play at least one Leicester game, and I simulated the other one. And Napoli, we won 4-1 in the first game. So I think it's fair to say we can simulate that. Surely we're not going to lose, well, 4-0. 4-0 at home. I know Liverpool v Barcelona could say otherwise, but I don't think that's going to happen again here. So I'm going to simulate that as well. And one other thing as well, in the comments of the last video, someone asked me to look in the Championship, just out of curiosity, to see what it looks like 5 seasons in the future. Cool idea. So we see that Fulham are top by quite a way, 90 points. Cardiff, Brighton are down here now, of course. Norwich are, Villa, Brentford, so they're still kicking around. Swansea, Sunderland are back up here, actually doing alright now. Leeds. What's happened to Leeds? They're now struggling in the Championship. No wonder we beat them 7-0 in the League Cup. Huddersfield are doing decent, kind of, you know, compared to real life. Peterborough are up here now. Derby. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. So I said, you know, I've said a few times, I actually would kind of like Derby to get promoted because I could have played them in the Premier League, but that's not going to happen now, is it? Because Derby are 18th, like they are in real life, or crap. Luton, Millwall, Sheffield Wednesday. Now, 2 of them are actually fighting for playoffs in real life. So that is really interesting, that table. It's essentially what you'd expect from like Peterborough. So there we go. That is how the Championship looks. 5 years in the future, looks like Fulham and Cardiff are going to go up. But then now for the final time we're going to play Man City this season. It seems that you played them quite a bit, and it's the second episode in a row, in fact. And also one more thing to say before I get into the games. I'm actually going to be doing a podcast with 2 other guys on YouTube who also do FIFA, Macwell and De Rossi FC. The first one is going to be on De Rossi FC's channel, and eventually one will be on mine. So just, you know, keep an eye out for that. We're not really sure what we're going to do each week, but it's mainly going to be football related. So yeah, keep an eye out for it. It's something different, but we'll just sort of give it a go. And hopefully in this one, the audio actually stays intact for all of it. I mean, out of nowhere, I hadn't had any issues like that since like when I was back in the Championship, that long, maybe like in the first season of the Premier League. Nothing. It all went perfectly fine, but out of nowhere, the last episode, like half of it, there was no audio, which is pathetic. So yeah, I really hope that it actually works this time. But anyway, City away in the FA Cup, did nothing in the Cup last season, so I'd like to try and go out to try and win this because we're out of the League Cup, and this would be a great trophy to try and get. So City away in the FA Cup. So then, a night game, Man City away in the FA Cup. The first time we've been here at night, and night games always look better. So this should be a good game. Of course, I've not put Tonali as captain again. I keep forgetting to do that. So Kera is still our captain. So of course, Hudson-Odoi is injured for 2 months. So Greenwood is now back into the starting 11. As for City, it seems the same as normal. They still have a lot of actual players in their team. You know, Digne is one of the new lads in there. Milinkovic-Savic, Williams, Moreno. A bit of a strange one, that. And even though this is the Cup and we're still kind of early on, we need to go full strength for this one, you know, really. I suppose I could have played Samba or someone like that in goal, but, you know, we need to make sure we get it done. Oh, Sterling's in. Good save again from Onana. Decent start. Alenia. Of course, FIFA 20's broken, so he's in the wrong position. Alenia went for goal, kind of, and Edison saved. Greenwood, come on. Mason swings it in. Haaland went for goal. It's a bit of a crap game, really. It's not been that good quality. Haaland to Greenwood. Now Mason's in. Mason. Can he square it? Haaland, simple as! It took a bit of time, but we do lead City again for the 4th time this season. We could be on for like our 4th win here at the Etihad. I don't think we've lost when we've come here. I think we've won every game. I mean, there's been a few games where we've not won, where we've played at home, but we've got a great record here at the Etihad, and we are 1-0 up. There we go, half-time, 1-0 Forest. It kind of died off when we scored the goal, to be honest, but we are 1-0 up against City again. It looks like we're going to be heading for another win at this place, but again, it wasn't even that hard against City, but Yeah, still got a second half to go, but 1-0 up. Riberia, come on. Yuri. The only existing player left in the main team. Riberia managed to keep the ball that entire time. Sessegnon still waiting for his first goal, and Haaland headed that over. Alright, it's Williams. And Aki Williams got loads of time, and he fired that one nowhere near the goal. Gives White, go on. Morgan off the post. We're getting so close to killing this game off now. Sterling goes for goal. Just can't find the target today, City. Sane. Oh, no, 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 no. It's going to go in. And that is going to be a replay as well. We were holding on. We were holding on. I don't know whether round 5 is replays, isn't it? Yeah. Damn it. Unless we can get a goal, there's another game to play. And I don't particularly want to simulate another big game because it never goes well. I might play it off camera like I did with Arsenal, but I don't know. We'll see, but great. Could have just hold on, lads. Right, McKenna on for Pavard. Don't really know what changes to make because we need to get a goal, and that's our best team, really. But we'll take a Lenny off for Douglas Luiz, who scored against them before. I'm bowing on for Greenwood. Sessegnon. Massive chance. Sessegnon swings it in. Is that a pen? It is a pen. Gotta be a penalty. Right. Cancelo took down Sessegnon again. Please, David, score. Please, David, score. Come on. Haaland. Haaland. Come on. Get in there. I'm so happy we scored that. I didn't want to replay. And Erling Braut Haaland, I'm going to give him penalties now. Because I would have selected it against City in the last game. But the game decided to take the penalty for me. So, yeah, if you saw that episode, you know what I mean. But it just went a bit mad. This time, though, we actually got to take the penalty. And Haaland, top corner, great penalty. And Sessegnon. Sessegnon's in. Ryan, just keep the ball, mate. He's got a load of space. Sessegnon. Get your first goal for Forest. Oh, it's a good save from Edison. He's getting so close now to getting a goal. And there we go. 2-1 win against Man City. A tight game, unlike the previous games this season, which is what we want, really. Actually want a bit of a challenge. But there we go. Took a bit of time to get going. But in the end, it was a very good game. And Haaland with a penalty towards the end. So a 2-1 win against Man City. Right, so I've got a bit of a dilemma now. Because we've got Norwich in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Now, I know it is Norwich. It's no one massive. But I still think that we've got to the quarterfinals. We really ought to play that game now. We haven't played Norwich in this career mode either. So I know it's back-to-back games in the FA Cup. But that's how it works, look. Because we've got City. No one's really bothered about playing Watford. We've played them before. Norwich is a bigger game. So I might play that. And then play Man United at home. Simulate Napoli and start the next episode with Leicester away. I didn't even realise that the next round of the FA Cup was that soon after the last round. So, you know, wow, 4-0 win. Okay, Riberia getting a goal. Elenia gives White an Arab. And I've not even showed you yet, but we are actually top of the league. We've been top for like 2 games now. And with 9 games left, it is in our hands. And for quite a long while this season, for most of it, we haven't even been in this position. So it just shows how tight it is. You know, we beat City and we beat Liverpool. Yeah, we beat Liverpool both times as well. So it's in our hands now. So long as we keep going and we don't slip up, we can win the Premier League, and that'll be incredible. So we're top as it stands. So then for Norwich in the FA Cup quarter-final, I didn't even realise, like I said, that I'd have to play the next game in the FA Cup straight away after the last one, which is a bit weird doing that, but it's the way it's all fallen. The game in the middle, if it was Man United, I would have played that, but, you know, it isn't. So Norwich at home, this should really be a win, and after this, we'll play Man United in the league. So then back again in the FA Cup, didn't see it coming as quickly as this, but as it turned out, it was very soon after the last round. So Norwich, no write-offs. They are in the Championship now. I have slightly rotated the team, nothing major. But we'll see what happens here. We've got Man United v Brighton, West Ham, Spurs and Brentford v Leeds. So we're going to get a bit of a smaller team in the semi-finals. Potentially we could face them. So our team, I put App in the team. I've also put in Douglas Luiz and McKenna and Cash. And on the bench, I've put on Lolly and Silva. And I have some very sad news for you all. Joe Lolly is down to a 72 overall. Do you know what you're doing here? You're giving Joe Lolly a 72 overall. You've brought him down This guy's the go, okay? You're disrespecting him. Same for Silva as well. He's gone down as well. I've no idea who that striker is. Cantwell still there. That right winger, I've heard of him. I just don't know how to say his name. Steeperman's still there. Tribal, Zimmerman, and that Leathering guy. I'm pretty sure that Leathering guy is actually a midfielder, but okay. Interesting looking team. It's not really a surprise that they're back in the Championship now, but this should really be a win. Oh, and they're in. They could actually score, you know. Cantwell, the very first chance of the game. It's a quiet start. Goes to Norwich. Probably one of their best players in real life. Greenwood now. Great pull. Matty Cash. Matty Cash. Let's get a goal for him. Matty Cash gets on the score sheet. We all love Matty Cash. One of the OG players. He's still in the team. Looks nothing like him, though, unfortunately. EA, get him a real face. He deserves it. Linked with Milan, this man. Which rhymes. Get him a real face. Get him a real face. Matty Cash, a rare goal for him. He has scored in this career before, but it was ages ago. Douglas Luiz, go on, mate. Go on, Douglas. Luiz, off the post. Good opportunity. Sessegnon, Ryan. Sessegnon. Sessegnon has his first goal. Took him a bit of time, but he finally has a goal for Forest. Sessegnon with his first goal for Forest. It took him a bit of time to get going, but he finally has one. 2-0 against Norwich in the FA Cup. And there we go, half time. 2-0 Forest against Norwich City in the FA Cup. And like I said, I didn't expect this game to be played as soon as it was going to be. But yeah, it was kind of obvious that it was going to be in this episode again. But there you go, 2-0 at half time. Cash and Sessegnon. Tonali. Sandro goes for goal. And that very nearly found the bottom corner. Here's Steeperman. For Norwich, off to Tonali, Steeperman, and it's a good save from Onana, who's in basically the same kit as Norwich, which is a bit stupid. That was a great pass from me, wasn't it? Go on, Mason. Greenwood swings it in. Oh, and he very nearly found the corner. Just went wide. Been a good game. Norwich have actually given us a bit of a test here, but I'm going to bring on Vinagre for Ribeiro. 72 rated Joe Lolly for Greenwood. We've proven even this season that Joe Lolly still got it, and that is a criminal offence. 72 rated, get out. And we'll also give, who's most tired? I'll bring on Silva for Alenia. Oh, nice. Silva can pick it up. Silva, and he very nearly killed it off there. Credit to Norwich, actually giving us a good game here. Oh, Vinagre though, still in play. Vinagre. Can Vinagre get a rare goal? And he does! Ruben Vinagre has his first goal for Forest. That must be that I've scored him anyway. 3-0. And that's a fair scoreline, I feel. Anything more than that would have been really harsh on Norwich. Vinagre, I did not know you had that kind of shot on you, mate. That is decent. Good finish. And a great goal from our fantastic backup left back. If you want a backup left back, sign Ruben Vinagre. It's class. And there we go. In the end, the scoreline made it look quite comfortable. 3-0 win. But Norwich, they had their chances, so we have to be fair on them. But in the end, our quality shone through. And a 3-0 win against Norwich through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup, where we could potentially face quite an easy team. Or it could be a big boy, but we'll see who we face. And Vinagre with a great goal. Cash played brilliant as well. But a 3-0 win against Norwich. So we get to simulate this game against Napoli in the Champions League, 4-1 up. So I feel we can get away with simulating it now. If it was anything, tighter than that, I probably would have to play it. But we'll play Man United, and then we'll start the next one with Leicester. Stoke, play Wolves, I think. And then we have Leeds in the semi-finals. Forest v Leeds at Wembley. How cool is that, man? We're going to play Leeds this weekend coming up. And now we're going to play them in the FA Cup at the weekend at Wembley. That is mad. But come on, lads. I believe in you to get this done. 4-1 up on aggregate. Come on. 2-1 wins for Napoli, but that is 5-3 on aggregate. We go through. Van der Beek and that number 34 for them. Sessegnon getting another goal. We lose, but we are through. And briefly, some player training. Cash is also up to an 80 overall. I think I already told you that, but anyway. Pantenen out to 68, which is alright. Overall, quite average results, though. But the final game, Manchester United in the Premier League. We finally don't have to play a game in the FA Cup in this episode, but we are actually net to second on goal difference, joint with Man City. And of course, United, one of the few teams to beat us this season. So, we've got to be wary of them. We've got to be wary of them. think it can be a win. It definitely can. We are at home as well. You know when I said we haven't got any more games to come against Man City? Guess who we've got in the Champions League next round? Wow. We've got Man City. Quarterfinals. Based off our record against Man City, it won't be easy over 2 legs, but we can win that. We realistically should get to the semi-finals in the Champions League because Man City is a team we're used to and a team we've beaten. We've not even lost to City in this career mode once. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. But I'm so annoyed. I've got Man City again. It's City and Chelsea. We played them so much. I could just see it coming. I could just see it coming. But they're ignoring the blue side of Manchester now. It is now the red side of Manchester that is declining and is signing Odio Igalo as their main striker. So we're back to full strength for this one. As for their team, it seems the same as normal. 4 nows scored against us in the last game. I think it was 4 nows. I don't have a clue who that midfielder is. Sandro Bellerin's gone there. Wow, okay. 5 years in the future, Man United is still looking quite average. Not bad. Gives White. Morgan. Gives White! Has the lead! 1-0 to 5 after 13 minutes. I was going to say, it's been quite a dead game. But, like, literally, our first proper shot we score. And there we go. Gibbs White gets the goal. And again, is it really any surprise? Man United's team isn't even that incredible. And another beat us in the last game. But, you know, overall, we've got quite a good record against United. Gibbs White. Gibbs White, go on! Oh, and Sessignon, that was very nearly scored for us. Daniel James, nice ball. Into the box, Traore. Well, that came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, Man United equalise. Traore gets it. Good ball from Daniel James. We all know how good he is with his pace. But Traore, yet again, he always seems to score against us. I don't even really know who he is. Might be Bertrand Traore. He's played for Chelsea. I don't know. But, yeah, 1-1. Erling. Now to Greenwood. Nice. Oh, yes. Go on. Oh, that so nearly was. It could be the rebound off the post. What the hell was that? Oh, United are in. James. Not what we want to see. No. Come on, lads. We're better than that. What is happening, man? United are going to beat us again the way it's going. They had no attacks. And the 2 attacks they have, they bloody score from them. No. No. Thank you. Onana. Thank you. Well, that was all going so well. And out of nowhere, we found ourselves behind at half time. Man United 2-1 up again, like it was in the first game. Well, yeah, we need to come back if we want to get a win here. And as it stands, we're no longer top of the league for now. Cool. Chelsea and Man United are the 2 teams. We kind of forget about our record against Man United. I always just focus on Chelsea. Probably because they've beaten us in more harsh circumstances. But again, we have quite a crap record now against Man United. And I was just saying earlier, we've got quite a good record. So, we've beaten them like 4-1 before. We've also been beaten 3-0. And now the bloody 3-1 up. Martial with 16 goals. What's going on there? Free kick. Right, I'm going to have to give it to Greenwood. The only player to score a free kick in this career mode for us, and it was an absolute belter. Can he produce again? Probably not. Keep it still, man. Right. I'm not confident. It was on target, at least. We can't even get the ball. He's gone from domination, pure domination, to just crap. Come on, just get a goal back, please. Come on. Haaland. Yes. Ryan. It's going to be a defeat, but it's a defeat that we deserve, really. I'm going to be on Vinagre, because why not? I mean, anything's better right now. I mean, I'm supposed to be on Bowen. I'm not even selected in what's going on now, then. And Arap for Haaland. Nice. Come on. Just get a goal back, please. Just get a goal back. Greenwood. Gives White. Gives White. It's not happening. Bowen, clean through, get some dignity back. Bowen, can't even get a goal. Fantastic, lads. Top work. 3-1 defeat at home to Man United. Well, first half an hour, so it's brilliant. Heading for a great win again. Top of the league. But then it well and truly changed. As soon as they scored out of nowhere, they bossed it. And we just could not get the ball. And we just could not string passes together. Ah, that was crap. That was terrible, that was. 3-1 loss to Manchester United. So with that defeat, we are now 3 points off Man City, who we could face in the Champions League. Not could, we will face in the Champions League. So if they win the league title and we get the Champions League, I think that's justice. I mean, Chelsea are also in it. Liverpool are still in, well, yeah, they are, but they're not at the same time. 8 games left. Who knows what could happen, but that was not great. United did a double against us. And some player training then. Let's just see what we get. Cash with another A. He's starting to get close to an 81 overall. But oh well. Let's just soldier on. Forget about that game. Leicester away in the next episode. Big game away as well against one of our rivals. Leicester, and then we'll play Man City in the Champions League. I'm so annoyed we got them again. I just can't believe we're going to have to face Man City again for a 3rd straight episode as well. Like, what is going on there? Simulate Stoke, and depending on the score from the first leg, we could simulate that, but if it's tight, which it probably will be, we will play the second leg as well in the same episode, which is a little bit annoying. I kind of wish the Leicester game was there now, because I could play that in between them, but it isn't. If it is one-sided, I can simulate that and then play Wolves. But yeah, overall, a good episode. We beat Man City narrowly in a good game. We got past Norwich quite convincingly. A good goal from Cash and Vinagre as well. I don't know who got the other one. Sessegnon got his first goal for us. And yeah, United, that was a bit crap really, wasn't it? Yeah, that wasn't what we wanted. But we can put it right in the next episode. That'll be on Friday, and then the next one on Sunday. We're on course to maybe get the Premier League title. We're going to have to work for it. And the Champions League, we're in a very good position as well. And it could be a second FA Cup final as well. But until next time, in the Forest Career Mode, like and subscribe to Reds Gaming. And I'll see you very soon.